Do you know that there are 5 differently pronounced T's in standard English accents? Hi, I'm Wayne. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 differently pronounced T's in standard English accents and show you when to pronounce each of them respectively. We're going to start with the most well-known one, the true T, T. I believe almost everyone knows how to pronounce it. Technically, you may pronounce this T every time you come across a letter T. However, this is not always the case for standard English accents. The good news is, English native speakers always pronounce this T when the T is at the first sound of a non-weak syllable. For example, town, hotel, active. The second T I want to talk about is the unaspirated T, da. The term unaspirated means that this T doesn't create that puff of air needed in a true T. I'm going to demonstrate. T, da. It occurs when the T is not the first sound of the syllable. For example, start, stink, stand. You may still pronounce the true T, it's just that it's kind of odd. Start, stink, stand. Many people confuse this T with a D sound because they sound very similar. Some mediocre teachers even think it's a phonemic change that changes a T into a D. But we have to be aware that they're different. The unaspirated T doesn't require vibration, while the D sound does. Da, da. Due to the similarity of unaspirated PTG and DBG, you may often hear English native speakers pronouncing the Chinese phrase 大表哥 as 大表哥. Okay, now let's go to the third T, the unreleased T. You may categorize this T as a type of unaspirated T as well, since it's also not aspirated. But I'm gonna separate it out in this video. It's called the unreleased T because you don't release any air while pronouncing it. It occurs when the T is the last sound of the syllable. For example, sit, cat, fight. If you're a Cantonese speaker, then you already know how to pronounce it. It's exactly the last sound of git, gut, chut. You may still pronounce a true T. It's just that English native speakers don't do that so often. Let's compare the true T and the unreleased T. Sit, sit. Cat, cat. Fight, fight. The fourth T starts to be tricky. The place of articulation of the T changes. It shifts from the alveolar ridge to the glottis. So it's called the glottal T. The glottal T may occur in 2 circumstances. The first circumstance is when the T is the last sound of the syllable, just like the unreleased T. For example, sit, cat, fight. Let's compare the unreleased T and the glottal T. Sit, sit, cat, cat, fight, fight. The second circumstance is when the T is between 2 vowels and is followed by a weak vowel of a weak syllable. For example, important, button, bottle. Again, you may still pronounce the true T. It's just that English native speakers seldom do that. The last T is exclusive to the American accent. The T changes from a plosive sound to a tap sound, da. So it's called the flap T, da. It occurs when the T is between 2 vowels and is followed by a weak vowel of a weak syllable, just like the second circumstance of the glottal T. For example, important, button, bottle. Okay, let's review the 5 differently pronounced T's in standard English accents. The first one is the true T, T. The second one is the unaspirated T, da. The third one is the unreleased T, The fourth one is the glottal T, and the last one is the flap T, da, exclusive to the American accent. Did you know all 5 of them before watching this video? Tell me in the comment section below. If you want to know more about standard English accents, click the link in the description below to get a free gift. This video ends here. See ya.